Welcome to Trail Tales WA, the podcast where we break down barriers and share the stories we hear out on the trails. I'm your host, Tracy Jones, and I'm so excited to launch this journey with you. Each episode, we shine a light on the incredible people and programs that are making the outdoors more accessible and inclusive for everyone. Today, we're kicking off with someone very special, Anne-Marie. She's been a regular face in our Hikeability program, hiking tours, and now our team. She has an inspiring story about resilience, courage, and rediscovering adventure. So let's get into it. Hey, Anne-Marie.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming to chat with me today. I would love to start by you introducing yourself to our listeners. Who is Anne-Marie beyond the trails?
I like to do sport, look after animals.
What kind of animals?
Dogs mainly, or cats.
Yeah. What else do you like to do?
Swim, play basketball, netball. That's about it.
Yeah. You have a pretty amazing family as well, right?
Oh yeah, hang out with my family.
Your family was so supportive, are so supportive. I remember last year when we did the Cape to Cape together and your mum and dad and your nephew came to meet you at the lighthouse and surprised you. And I just remember the reaction on your face after you walking for 7 days and 124 kilometres. And that last day was quite tough for you. I just remember when you saw your family, your face. Can you explain that moment?
I wasn't expecting to see them there, and it was just a matter of joy and celebration that they were there to greet me at the end of an achievement that I've been training for many years.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I think I had a tear or two in my eye as well. And just going back to the sport that you have played, you play at like a state level for some stuff, right?
For netball and basketball, yes.
What kind of training regime does that require?
Training once a week for 4 hours.
Oh, 4 hours solid training.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of swimming as well?
Yes, I've competed in the Côte d'Ivoire a couple of times, nationals, and obviously state.
Have you done the Busselton Jetty swim?
Yes.
How was that?
It's not my favourite, but it's all right.
But you did it.
I did it, yes.
Amazing. I love seeing you get out and do things that might ordinarily be very challenging, but you don't let your ability stop you. And when you set your mind to something, you just go, I can do that. Why can't I do that?
Yeah, it's just the way that I've been brought up.
I love it. I think it's very inspiring, and I'd love to see more people be just like you. So thank you for sharing your story. I'm going to ask you a few questions and just wanting to get to know you a little bit more today. So tell me what role nature has played in your life before discovering hiking.
Nature played a big role in my life by going down to the beach. We lived in the country until I was about 7, so just being outdoors, roaming the streets, climbing trees, yeah.
So you're a bit of an adventure kid?
Yeah, sure am.
So where did you live prior to settling in Perth?
Kalgoorlie.
Kalgoorlie, out in the sticks.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
So was that a lot of red dirt?
It was all red dirt.
And do you know what? I've never been to Kalgoorlie. Yeah, are there hiking trails in Kalgoorlie?
There's a few.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have to get on a train and go for an adventure, I reckon.
For sure.
You'll have to take me on a guided tour of Kalgoorlie.
For sure.
What are some of the challenges or barriers that you have faced in accessing the outdoors?
Just knowing that you're safe out there and how to handle things if you come across them. Like hills.
Like hills?
Yeah.
Well, you seem to handle hills pretty easily these days, so I don't think that's too much of a problem for you. What other things are kind of, I guess, intimidating about being out in the outdoors?
The gravel, the snakes, and just the unknown.
Yeah. And have you ever had any issues being someone that has a disability, getting access to the things that you've wanted to get access to?
Yes and no. There's just things out there that you want to do, but having a disability that doesn't show so hard to get in, to let people know that you've got a disability and let you get into it.
Hidden disabilities. It's a whole nother chapter, I think. And you're right. I've had a lot of feedback about that where people say, and forgive me because I hate these terms, people say, you look normal. And I am doing the double quotes with my fingers right now for anyone that can't see me. But then, you know, your brain might not be wired exactly the same as normal people, or your emotions may not be regular, or you may not be able to hear the same, or, you know, whatever it may be. I think everyone just needs to be mindful that disabilities, there are no two disabilities or abilities the same. And even if you are someone with a disability or not, you are not the same as any other one person on this world. So to be labelled as having a disability, whatever it might be, that's a really tricky thing because no two disabilities are the same.
No, there is not.
Do you feel comfortable sharing your disability or ability with us?
I have an intellectual disability, so it means it affects my reading and writing.
Oh, that's our dog Alfie making some noises. Oh, sorry, Alfie, did we stop paying you attention? Sorry. It affects your reading and writing?
So, yeah, I just found it hard in life, and so I chose to go down the sporting path, hiking path, where I can just go and be myself and not worry about the rest of the world, really.
Interesting. So you felt that because you couldn't read and write like other people or at the same level as other people, that you had to choose a different route.
Yeah.
If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? Regardless of your ability or skills.
Yeah. Go on a big holiday around the world?
And do you think you could organise that yourself?
No.
Why?
Don't have the skills.
What happens if you could get the skills?
Oh, yeah, I would be able to do it.
Absolutely. There's nothing to stop you getting the skills to be able to make some online bookings and take yourself on an online holiday.
True.
On an online holiday. That would be pretty boring. On a holiday. On a holiday that you have booked yourself.
True, yes.
I think you have shown me so much strength and determination over the years that you could actually do anything you set your mind to, because you have broken down the barrier and stigma associated with people with disabilities joining in and doing able-bodied activities and huge challenges. You've done it.
Yeah.
So what's stopping you from achieving every goal that you ever want to do?
Life? No. Yeah, the disability and just be able to get there by myself.
I reckon you got it. So last week you got yourself a new qualification.
Oh, yeah.
And that entailed you to do an online assessment and then a practical assessment.
Yes.
And you did that.
Yeah.
So tell me all about it.
I got my first aid by doing an online training course and going into the business and doing the practical.
And how was it?
Amazing, because by watching the videos, it stayed in my brain instead of reading.
So the company that we chose was All Ages First Aid. They've adapted their training package to suit different types of learners. So for me, I can't read a book. Like, I can read, but I cannot read a book and have it sink into my brain. I have to watch a video or I have to do it myself for me to learn. So this company has been amazing in adapting their training package and the way that they deliver. And they were actually super accommodating by allowing me to go in and support Anne-Marie if she needed it. And you didn't need me there.
Nope.
I was just dropping the one-liners and making you laugh every now and again, but you really didn't need me there. You could have done that on your own. But I absolutely loved seeing you put into practice what you had learnt online. It was pretty awesome, and I was very proud of you.
Thanks. Yeah, it was awesome. It was amazing.
And when you sent that certificate through later in the day, the statement of attainment had your units of competency on it.
Yes.
It was a very heartwarming moment for me.
Yes. When I called my mum, so they go into the car after to tell her, because they're away at the moment, she was pretty proud of me.
Oh, of course she was. You guys are so tight. I love it. So what has surprised you most about yourself after doing a few hikes with the Hikeability program, or some of your other challenges that you've done?
Climbing Mount Tooler.
Touring-up.
That's because I've improved my fitness over the last 4 years.
Yep.
And through Hikeability, which I started off with easy hikes and just grew into endurance, harder hills, peaks.
So you were doing, I think in your first year of Hikeability, which was 2022, you were doing like 3, 4, 5 kilometre flat, easy grade 2 hikes. And then we're like, you know what? I think you can do a little bit more. And then it started being like 6, 7, 8 kilometre hikes. And then you did an overnight hike on the bib track. And then last year you did the Cape to Cape. You hiked 2 mountains in 24 hours, doing Mount Hassel and Toolbrunup. We did an overnight on the bib track down at Murray Hut. And I think there was a weekender in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, at the end of the year we went down to
Denmark.
Oh, the 28Ks.
Oh my goodness, yes.
In
Pemberton. 28 Ks in one day, and you were like Energizer Bunny, and you were having to tell me we can do it, whereas I was like, nah, I'm done.
We ran about 8 Ks of it in the end, Toby.
We really had to set ourselves the challenge to make to motivate ourselves to finish that day before. Well, we would have finished. We did finish, but it was more that we were trying to beat last light.
Yeah, it was a race across against the clock in that last couple of Ks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Barely walking to town just as the sun was
we just
fading
lost
away.
it. And the street lights were turning on, and it was like, oh, and the first stop.
What's a bottle?
Of course it was. We had earned it, definitely. Has being in nature changed the way that you handle challenges in your everyday life?
Yes, because it makes me more alert physically and mentally, because
Yep.
I'm doing so much exercise, and being out there just switches me off and refreshes my brain.
Oh, good old nature therapy, hey?
Right, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's great.
And how do you feel after you've done a decent hike?
Pretty good. Go home and have a nap. Always the best way to finish off a hike.
Yeah, I completely agree. You know, getting those muscles and the brain and everything working in the morning, and then coming home and having a nice snuggly afternoon nap, and then, you know, you wake up from that and you feel ready to go for another 8 hours sometimes.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, I agree. I always feel so good after a hike. Like, I'm a little tired at the start, when I finish the hike, and then once I've recharged, I'm like, my brain is so clear and just, I'm focused. It's better than any coffee or energy drink or anything.
So true.
Yeah, it's amazing. And you know what? Hiking is free. The outdoors is free, and anyone can do it. And we are proof. Can you describe a moment on the trail where you felt truly free or at peace?
Doing the 3 Capes this year in Tassie.
Oof.
Just the scenery and the water, the ocean views every day, and in Esperance as well, just the clear water, clear sand.
Yeah.
Thunderstorms, you know, you name it, rain.
And you just felt at peace.
Yeah.
3 Capes in Tasmania was pretty incredible.
It was.
That was a tough one for you to train for, because we did that in February, and hiking in summer in Perth is pretty tricky because it's hot. There's a fire risk, there's heat exhaustion risk, and there's flies. So tell me a little bit about how you prepared for your 3 Capes Tasmania trip through the Perth summer.
We would get up early in the morning and go and do a 9K hike up hills or Golden Bay stairs. We did a few times. I think we did about 6 to 7 Ks around there some mornings.
Yeah, to get the step training in.
Yeah. And yeah, and when it was hot, I just walked down the beach with my back on because it was near water, and then went for a swim to cool down after.
Avoiding the sharks.
If there was no sharks around.
We did have a few shark sightings this year. So I'm glad. I think the one day that we were going to go for a swim after Golden Bay Ladder, there was, or we did go that day, there was a shark sighting like an hour or two after.
Yeah.
So the next time we were like, nah, we're good. We'll just go home sweaty.
Yeah.
Did you find that training benefited you on the 3 Capes?
For sure. It made me fitter. It was hot over there as well, so that didn't help the cause. I think we're struggling by the end of it.
Yeah, it was.
It was just hot.
Unseasonably warm for Tasmania.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But no, it did help a lot. But nothing to prepare you for as many stairs as there were. Really.
No.
And just all uphill. In the mornings you get up, start at 7 a.m. and you just go up a hill.
Yeah.
You just think, what are you doing?
Yeah, how many of your friends and family said you're crazy?
A lot.
Yeah, all of them. But you know what? You had a goal and you knew what you had to do to achieve that goal and you did it.
Yes.
And how did the reward feel?
Amazing.
Oh, it sure did. And it was so cool to be part of that.
And the only time I stacked it was 2 centimetres off the finish line.
So for those that don't know, Anne-Marie likes to stack it. She likes to fall over. Her shoelaces used to come undone a lot, but I think she's mastered how to tie them really well now. But now she just trips over her feet.
Sure do. They just get in the way.
I know, they're so inconvenient, these feet, aren't they?
Yeah, so inconvenient.
So when we do our safety briefs, we always have to warn you of your own feet. That is the biggest hazard out on the trail every day.
It is. Not the honky nuts or loose gravel or snakes or lizards or anything else. It's literally your own feet.
Your own feet, yep. And you're proof.
Yeah. I'm walking proof of it.
It was pretty funny as we were walking into Fortescue Bay and you were literally at the beach. You just had to walk down the sand dune.
There was a rock there and I found the rock.
You were literally, it's like falling across the finish line.
Yeah, finally she took falling over the line literally that day. It was quite funny. We just laughed about it, I reckon.
We laughed.
Everyone else was absolutely beside themselves. We were just laughing our heads off.
And yes, I did capture it on video.
Which is no one's going to see. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure people have seen it.
I haven't sent it to anyone, but you probably have. What's one thing you wish more people understood about accessibility in the outdoors?
It doesn't matter what disability you have, you can get out there. Wheelchair, walking frame, hearing impaired, sight impaired. Just ask a company out there off the beaten track or your support company to help you get out into nature, because it really does change your life in many different ways.
And is it hard to get started?
No, you just buy a pair of walking shoes and get out there. There's lots of easy tracks around Perth. Use the mapping, Google Maps. There's heaps of other map companies out there that you can get onto for free.
Trails WA, that's an amazing resource as well.
Oh, yeah.
And as well as trails, getting outdoors could be as simple as just going down to your local parklands, and there could be paved trails, and that's completely fine.
Yeah, for sure.
It's about getting outside into that beautiful green space, surrounded by trees, and just, getting away from technology, the to-do lists and the hustle bustle, and allowing your mind to be clear.
It is amazing. Before I took up biking, I used to just go for a walk around the local lake, watch it refill over winter, which was pretty amazing because all the wildlife came back.
Oh, which lake was that?
Lake Clermont.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's about 7 k's. Something like that.
Nice. Is that a paved trail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Paved all the way around.
So perfect for anyone in a wheelchair or a mobility aid or any disability, really. Yeah. Completely accessible.
It's not bumpy at all. Well, there are some bumpy bits, but easy to get over.
Yeah.
I have a friend that lives around there, and I'm pretty sure she goes off around there a couple of times in a wheelchair, so...
Amazing. You are influencing other people to get outdoors, Anne-Marie. That's pretty cool feeling.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
That's so cool. How has hiking impacted your life?
It's impacted my life by changing, for me, coming out of playing sport all the time into retirement. It still makes me physical and fit, and it's just most amazing feeling once you've achieved big hikes or a hike that you always wanted to do.
That's so cool. And have you felt a new connection through hiking?
Yes, I've made lots of friends that like to do hiking like I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And now you're part of the OTBT family and you've come on board as a support guide with us. And, you know, me and the team are mentoring you and training you up to be one hell of a support guide. And you're really kicking goals out there and just being amazing.
Yes, being a support guide makes me feel part of the family, do what I love to do, help people, being out on track, being outdoors most weekends. Yeah. And
I think you're rostered for some of our accessible adventures coming up, or all of them, maybe.
I'm on all of them.
You're on all of them. Are you excited to be part of that project?
I'm absolutely stoked to be part of that project. Giving back from where I've come from and helping people with a disability is what I love to do. Yeah, and I'm stoked to have one of my best friends out there on 3 of them as well, with her parents, your carers, your friends, your guardians can always come out and help you as well, where they're around to give a hand.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool project. I'm very proud to be running it in partnership with City of Kalamunda and funded by DLGSC. Shameless plug here, obviously. But they are once a month in the City of Kalamunda, all different trails, suitable for all different abilities. And I think there's 7-day hikes and then an overnighter at the end, which will be so cool to see.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that one.
A group of people that have disabilities or different abilities embarking on overnight hiking. I cannot wait. That'll be such an impactful experience for everyone.
Don't worry, you've never been on an overnight hike. I was absolutely nervous before I went on my first one. It was only one night. I can't remember where we went.
Mount Dale.
It was too long ago. That's right. It was pouring down with rain that day too, wasn't it?
It was, yep. We had extra challenges to face, but we did it.
Yeah.
And how did you feel when you finished that?
Absolutely stoked. Amazed that I actually could do it.
Bit tired?
Yeah, tired.
Yeah. Tired, smelly.
Yeah. all of the
But so worth it, right?
Yeah.
If the trail could talk to you, what do you think it would say?
You're amazing.
Aww.
Anyone with a disability should get out there, really.
I love this. You are amazing, and I'm so glad that hiking has helped you to believe that. So many people out there, and especially women, do have problems with seeing how awesome they are and knowing their own self-worth. And you know you're amazing. I think I tell you that every time I see you.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Should know that by now.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the team tells me that every time they see me. When they're not giving me shit about stuff.
Yeah. But you know what? You give us shit back, so that's okay.
So true. So true.
How old am I?
5 years older than me.
Yeah, but you're the one in retirement.
True.
Well, Anne-Marie, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. Your story is a powerful reminder that the trails are for everybody and that when we make space for people, incredible things happen. If you're listening and feeling inspired, check out the Hikeability program at Off the Beaten Track WA and follow Trail Tales WA for more stories just like Anne-Marie's. We will be back soon with another trail tale, but until then, keep walking, keep talking, and remember, accessibility isn't an add-on, it's a right.